Hi everybody, I'm sure some of you may know already, but CamperJam this year has been officially cancelled now. That's due to the restrictions are not changing, so they're being extended by 4 weeks, and CamperJam unfortunately was right in the middle of that slot in July, the early part of July. So the event's been cancelled. Good news is we've rebooked for next year, so 2022 we're definitely going to be there. Fingers crossed on that side, but our pitch is booked, etc. from there. So we thought, rather than, because obviously we're not going to be able to show the vehicles at CamperJam, so in the next couple of videos we thought we'd take you around the vehicles which we already had here that we're going to take to the show. So like for example the Ocean behind me, which is a 204 DSG 4Motion, which has got a few options on as well. So we're going to take you through that one today. And then the next couple of videos we've got ones on Grands, for example. So we've got two Grands that we've got, two 600s which are here, which we're going to take you through those as well, and give you some of the latest tips and advice on those as well. So let's get into it. So as I said, behind me is the 204 DSG 4Motion. You can see from the outside of it straight away, we've got the 18-inch Palmerston alloys. Particular favourite of mine, do like them. I think they look stunning on the vehicle as well. That's there. So we've got the Palmerston alloys. As I've ordered the vehicle, I've got mud flaps on it as well. A lot of the things obviously we know as standard, so your LED headlights, etc. are done. Now on a 4Motion variation vehicle, the easy way to tell is the badge on the front. But other than that, there's not really a great deal of telltale signs as far as whether it's 4Motion or not. There's no easy way to tell from the outside of it. So coming around to the side again, you can see from the side on here, our usual privacy glass, etc. Got our normal tank ones that are in for coming off from here. This vehicle has got parking sensors which are standard, but it's also got the active lane assist system as well, which is with the vehicle. So this particular vehicle as an option has got the driver assistance pack plus. So with that you get traffic sign recognition, which goes with the navigation system. You get active lane assist, so that's the one that keeps you in your lane as you're driving along, which we've recently done a video on. And then the other thing that it has on there is high beam assist, which is one that turns off your automatic lights as you drive along. Also, just while we're doing the outside of it as well, is I'm going to do a quick apology as well. Normally our vehicles are looking sparkly and clean, that's on here. There is a bit of dust on this, but any of you that know our site from here, there's a piece of land just at the back of us that's on here, and they started building work on it last week, so pretty much everything is covered in dust at the moment. So apologies if you see dust marks and things like that on the video, but we are trying our best to keep it as clean as possible. So rear of the vehicle as normal. Obviously you've got a 4Motion badge on the back. So one on the front, one on the back. They're the only two badges that you've got that's on there. So a couple of things to point out from in here. So we've got our shower connection, which is there. And in your cupboard here, if I pull this out, is where your shower tray lives. So that effectively goes in the end of there. Goes in there like that. Locks in place so it won't come out. And then to have a shower, you press that. It's on the side, and then obviously water would come out. No water in the vehicle at the moment, so obviously that's not going to work. And then to release it, it's just a little, you push that back, and obviously then it comes out. And then when you're doing it, somebody asked me the other day about this, when you're wrapping it back up in here, I tend to put it twice around and then put the handle in and then carry on going round, and that way then cable's nice and flat on the top. I know if you don't do that, it gets a bit caught up at the side. So that goes back in there. You'll also notice obviously comfort mattress. Said it a long time, probably be standard, but definitely a must for ordering a vehicle that's on it as well. And we'll have a look in the front cabin, but as you can see we've got the wooden floor effect as well that's in here as well. But we'll have a look at that in the main cabin in a second. Let's have a look inside. So two things to note out from inside which we've not seen for a little while. One obviously is the wood effect floor that we've got on here, and we've also got the art velour seats. So the art velour interior in the middle bolster sections here, so on here and on the base section, you've got this lovely suede material. It's really nice, feels lovely, put your hands on, etc. And then the rest of the seat then is done in a leather look material. I do use that, so it's not leather, but it's like a leather look material, so it feels like leather and it looks pretty much like leather as well, but it's nice on the vehicle. So I quite like the interior that's in. I think it goes nice with the cabinets and stuff that's on here as well. And then on the seats, obviously as normal, you've got your pockets, etc., that's in the back as well. And then, as I said, the floor, so this is the wooden floor basis that's in here. So obviously it comes out like this, and as you can see, if we look at a closer look, for example, so if we have a little look in there, and you can see obviously that's the wooden section of the floor with a top on it that's on there as well. So that's the wood effect floor. Again, I think it's a nice option. It looks nice in the vehicle. I think it's just, obviously we tried to get the grey to go with this particular vehicle in here to try and get a good colour match throughout the vehicle as well. But let us know what you think in the comments. And then in the front of the vehicle, we've got the option of the navigation system. So it's got the Navigation Pro, so you can see no buttons at all on the navigation system, then a slightly bigger screen. And then, as I said, the seating wise at the back, so these seats, again, same idea as the back, so you've got the suede in the centre and then the leather look on the outside then and around the seats. Obviously this is the latest model, so we've got the latest steering wheel as well on here as well, which we've done a video on before, with the flat bottom steering wheel as well. If you want to check that out, we've done a video showing you all these as well. And you will notice this steering wheel is across the range within the Volkswagen product range now. You can get this in lots of other vehicles as well, not just within the commercial world. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking around the ocean with us here today. As I said, the next video is coming up. We're going to look at the Grand. So we've got these two Grands together, which we'll get them side by side so we can have a look at the two differences between those as well. And then in not too distant future as well, is actually going to do a Grand or an Ocean. You know, do you go for the big or the small? And we're going to get a direct comparison between the two, so we can do here's one bed, here's the other bed, etc. Here's one cooking area, here's the other cooking area, and try and get that combined as well. So that's coming up in the near future as well for you. As always, if there's any particular videos you'd like us to look at, or something you've not done you'd like us to look at in depth, again, pop it in the comments box below, and obviously we'll add that to the list and get onto that as soon as we possibly can. So thanks for watching today. If you've enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, give us a like as always. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.